Story.
Burning Questions.
Yeah.
Howdy, this is Burning Questions, and I am everyone's favorite designer, James Victori. Today we've got a question sent in via the Twitter from my pal Ramon. And Ramon asks a very succinct, a very good question. Hey James, got a BQ. Do clients really hire us to be experts? Does my opinion on client copy or business name matter? Interesting. Ramon, experts. Why do we hire experts? Why do we need experts? Okay, we need experts to do something we can't do. Okay, say for example, I'm a handyman. You know, I'm a working guy. I know how to use my hands. I know how to do carpentry. I can do some light plumbing. I can put in a toilet or a sink or a bathtub. But electrical? Forget about it. Won't go near it. Box of snakes with some scorpions in there. Forget it. So I'd hire an expert. You know, sometimes we need a third party who has skills and knowledge and tools even that we don't have, right? Also, we also hire experts to see things that we can't see. For example, Ramon, or everybody else out there, have you ever tried to write your own bio? You know, I always have to write. I'm always writing proposals and bios and stuff about myself, and it's really hard to see yourself from an outside perspective. You know, so I hire experts sometimes. We hire experts to do things that we can't see, to do things we can't do, to see us in a way that we can't see us. You know, it's kind of like physician, heal thyself, right? So, do clients hire us as experts? I think it's on an individual basis. I think it's also up to you to choose that role or not, to take up that yoke or not. I think there are a lot of designers out there, a lot of people in advertising and people in marketing and people in every conceivable field of the visual arts, what used to be called the graphic arts, who subscribe to the Beatrice Ward crystal goblet view, that the designer's hand is unseen. You know, we are just a vessel to help our client, right? I think that's bullshit. What we prescribe here on Burning Questions, Ramon, if you remember, is having an opinion and making work that matters, right? And that's hard. That demands disciplines that they don't teach in school. And it also demands, like, if you want to be an expert, you can't be 3 years out of school and be an expert at something. It just takes time. It takes practice. Again, it's something that you have to develop into. You have to choose whether you're going to take up that role. It's also all about relationships, about how you deal with your client, how you deal with them intelligently and logically, and quite frankly, caring about them and their message and their product. And if you really cared about their product or their message, yes, you would be an expert and help them with it. If you saw flaws, if you saw it was kind of dumb, if you said, hey, I see what you're trying to do here and where you want to go, but you know what would be really amazing? You know how you could really affect people? You know? What we do is difficult. I think what we do is difficult. For the first part is that people don't understand what we do. It's kind of an amorphous, kind of a. They only see it when it's proven itself at the end of the line, right? And I think a big thing, Ramon, is if you're not in charge and you're not an expert, and you're just this empty vessel that helps the client pick colors and typefaces, right? Then just make sure you're just not adding more stuff, more crap to the world. You know, just peeing in the pool for the rest of us. I think the amazing thing about being an expert in this field, or again, choosing the role of expert in this field, being in charge, is that, listen, people hire you because they want to let you do your job, right? They would like to be relieved of having to do everything. So you now have to be worthy of their trust. And then what happens is you create a reputation for being that expert, for being that shepherd, that guiding light for clients. Do what you're good at, and don't forget to get paid for these services, right? If you choose to make not only design a logo but change their name, you need to get paid for that, and that shit gets paid well sometimes. Tell you what. Listen, there ain't no rules. Remember that. There ain't no rules. You can be in charge or you could not. You could shut up, not have an opinion, and get paid, right? But you get paid better, and you get more respect, and you get better clients if you're in charge. You can practice being in charge, not just being a designer, not just being an illustrator, right? Be the boss, be the expert. So, Ramon, do clients hire us to be experts? I hope so. I hope yours do. Mine do. I don't even like the word expert. I think visionary is a very good word. Because we can see down the line. We can see, I see what you want to do here, but this is where you really should go. This is the higher road. So, Ramon, everybody else out there, great question. Thank you very much. It is, the sun's coming up. I've got deer watching me over here and a little fat little cardinal sitting there and staring at me. Because it's early in the morning and I'm up working, because that's what we do. We're working stiffs. As my friend Jason Bacher says, the funny thing about work is it don't do itself. Remember, burning questions, have an opinion, make work that matters, love something other than yourself. You guys get out there and be in charge. Be the ball. Make stuff happen for yourself and for other people, right? I don't do this for myself. I do this for other people. That is power. You guys are awesome. I love you, and I will see you next week. Hey, don't forget to look at the little ad for Patreon at the end of the video, man. We need your help. I'm sitting outside of what I hope to be a new studio. You guys are awesome. If you're ever in Georgetown, Texas, come on by. Adios. Bye.